What up? Hey, it's winter outside, and you're wanting to go disc golfing, but you're a beginner, and you just don't know what to do. Well, from one beginner to another, let's talk about some 5 things that you really need to know before you step out on the golf course. Now, mind you, I'm not an expert. I'm really just beginning myself. I really just started thinking about how to get involved starting in September of 2023. Even though I'd played a little bit here and there, September 2023 was really when I decided, hey, I'm gonna jump all in. So, from one beginner to another, let me tell you some things about what I've learned in the past few months, and grow along with me, because this is a journey. This entire channel is about a journey of disc golf and going for being a beginner through the stages and learning how to play disc golf and become better at it and become competitive at it. So let's just jump right into it. Let's get into the top 5 disc golf tips for beginners. Number 1, do not spend a lot of money getting started. You don't need to. You don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get a lot of discs and play, and you just don't have to have them, because during this first initial period of playing, you're going to learn how to throw these discs and what they'll do. And so if there's one thing that you want to buy, the one thing that I would say that you really want to buy that is top notch and that is quality is the bag. Don't worry about buying a bunch of high quality discs. Start off with the starter set, and that's okay. Nobody's gonna bug you for playing with a starter set. They're gonna go, hey, look, there's a new guy, and let's try to teach him what we know and help him out, right? And play with some starter discs. You know what? Even as I bought a starter set, I still even now throw that putter from the starter set because I like it, and I actually even bought several of them. I love throwing the Nuno Divergent putter. It's become my favorite putter, and you'll see it many times in my videos as I'm putting. I either use it or the glitch from MVP, but it's those are quickly my 2 favorite putting discs that I use constantly. And so that putter came out of one of the starter packs. So do that, use that. The reason why I say to get a bag is because if you get just this, if you use the cheap bag from a starter set, if you buy a starter set and it comes with a cheap bag, okay. But I'm telling you, you're gonna want to buy another bag, because that cheap bag, it literally falls apart. I wish I could show it to you. I don't have it right here, right this moment. But if I showed it to you, you would understand. It just falls apart. And so, like, literally the bag that I had purchased was, I didn't even get it with the starter set. I just bought a cheap bag, and second time out, it was done for. It was ripped, and I was like, okay, so so I purchased a better bag, and I'll actually post that bag down in the description. You'll see it in my video. You've probably seen it in my videos if you've watched them. It's in those videos. So that's the bag that I primarily use. When you first start playing, the important thing is to find a course that's close to you and play that same course multiple times before you play anywhere else. Play that course. And the reason I say that is because as you play that course, as you get going in that course, you'll become familiar with that course, and you'll be better at playing, and you'll understand what your shots do, what your disc does on a specific hole, and how to get the most out of your shots. Okay, and it'll just be easier for you and better for you to do that at first, and then go play in some other courses, so that you get an understanding of those different courses. And remember to have fun during this whole time. Number 3, make sure you warm up. I can't stress this enough. I'll post my video from this past weekend coming up here by the end of this week, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and I mention it in that video. When you warm up, you're actually able to throw further, and you'll have a better game if you warmed up. The first several times that I went out, I just played. I felt soreness in my arm, and I didn't warm up. But as the more that I play, the more I get warmed up, the less soreness you'll feel in your arm, and the better you'll be at throwing the long distance. So warming up is key. It's just like you warm up for doing any type of exercise. You want to warm up. Number 4, wear comfortable shoes. And if you wear shoes that are not comfortable, you're going to be sitting there, be walking at least a couple of miles through the course, and if you're wearing a shoe that is too tight or worn out or doesn't have good foot support, by the end of the 18 holes, you're going to be ready. You're just going to be ready to hit the car and get gone, because your feet are going to be tired, or your feet are going to be tired later that day or that night, and they'll just be sore. So pick comfortable shoes, something that gives you good foot support, and you don't have to worry about being tired or sore after a round. You may be the first couple times, especially if you don't exercise much, but disc golf is definitely a sport that will get you walking and get you moving. And number 5, last but not least, do not worry about what your score is. Your score will improve in due time. You're not going to go out the very first time and start slinging a disc and instantly be the best player on the course. It takes practice, and you may be able to throw a disc well from the start, but those who've been playing for a while are going to know what the disc is going to do in their hand, and you'll learn that too. I'm still learning it, and even the pros will tell you that they still learn what a disc does in their hand. I was watching a Simon Lizotte video this week, and he was throwing a disc, and he was kind of baffled at what some of them were doing, but he's learning what the disc will do in his hand. And we have to remind ourselves that as we get new discs, as we do different things, we have to practice and learn what that disc will do in our hands. So it's a process. Just go out and have fun with the game. Don't stress. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. Play the game. At some point in time, you'll be able to be competitive. I know that one of these days, I'm eventually going to beat my cousin Rob at disc golf. But we'll see. We'll see when that is. He's got many years of a head start on me, but that's the goal, is to one day is to beat him, and we'll see. I'll be playing against him this coming summer, and I'll let you guys know how that goes, and we'll feature in him some of those videos that we do this summer, and we'll have some fun with it. I'm actually going to be playing in a tournament now. Let me say this. I'm going to be playing in a tournament in July, Leadstone. But know that I am not going to be super competitive. I'm not going to go there to try and be the winner of the whole thing. I'm not even playing in the pro area. I'm playing in the tier C group. So, but but I'm just going to have some fun, to play and enjoy myself, and I will show you some stuff from that. So thanks guys for watching the video. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you're a beginner, have some fun. Just go play. See you out on the course. Later.